Fine. Now today we are going for the form. What we have done yesterday. But we'll see how to attach the LOV. How to attach the LOV to the fields. Fine, let's take we required two columns. We want item name and organization name. Item name is list of values, organization is list of values. We have a button details. Then we require this item name, description, quantity, sub inventory, item organization name. This, right? Let's go for new project. We required a query, right? This we have written yesterday. Let's go for another project. Right click, new OA project, RTL underscore E5. RTL underscore LOV dot oracle dot apps dot po dot requisition web UI. Once we define the project, let's go for AM. Right click, new, ADF business components, application module. AM must be defined in server. AM. Once the AM is done successfully, we'll see our folder here, RTL underscore LOV. We can go to project properties, right click, project properties. We can include only our folder, whatever we want. Then go for creation of view object. Right click, new view object. View will be defined in dot server only. View object is nothing but select statement. Define the select statement. Finish. Attach view object to AM. Right click. Attach VO to AM. Now define the page. Right click, new, OA components, page. Page must be defined in .web UI and attach AM to the page and also window title. Then design the page. In the region we would like to have we can go for default double column also, no issue. Let's go for default double column. Text. Item details. Next we required here total 3 items. 2 are text items, one more is button. We need total 3 items. Out of that 2 are text items. This is to take the item name, mandatory. User must select maximum length and prompt. Enter item name. Next, second is organization name. This is also mandatory. Maximum length and prompt. Enter organization name. Next, third one is a button. Let's say button name is details, style as submit button, prompt item details. Item details. So first region completed successfully. Let's go for second region. View object we want to display. View object table region, go to the main region, right click. Table region we can go through wizard. Region using wizard and choose the AM and choose view object. Region style is table and column names. If we want to change the prompt, we can change here itself. Item name, this, and we would like to have styled text. Finish. If we go through wizard, we don't need to do any property changes. It takes automatically. Now we have to mention the page width. We have to mention the page width. Now go to the region. Go to regions, create new controller. We don't want data when the page is open. When we want the data, when user click the button. So go to controller, we have to use process form request. First we have to initialize. AM, press alt enter and import package. Face context dot get application module. Application module. OA view object, initialize view object, import the view object package, find whether view object is exist in your AM or not. What is your view object name? Items VO1. Items VO1. Now how to find whether user has clicked the button or not? Paste context dot get parameter. What is your button name? Details not equal to null. If user click the details button, then what we want to access? We would like to get the item name first. How to get item name? Paste context dot get parameter. And what is your item? Next, we have to access organization name also. Paste context dot get parameter arc. Next, once we get values into the variables, this we have to replace in the query. View object dot set where class parameters 0 comma 0 means 1, same thing L underscore arc colon 2 means 1. Then execute the query. Let's run the page. Meanwhile, we'll create another item and we'll check the item quantity in another inventory. Otherwise, same item will do it transactions in another organization. So yesterday we defined item and only in V1 inventory we have done the transactions, right? Now we'll do the transactions in M1 inventory. How to do the transactions? First you have to assign your item to M1. Right now we don't have the access to M1. Query your item. What is item name? 688. Okay, right now it is assigned only for V1 inventory. How to assign to another inventory? Go to organization assignment. We'll come to know here for which inventory it has been assigned. Let me assign to M1 also. What happened? Where is this? Yes. Go to M1 inventory, check this checkbox, save. Now item is assigned for both V1 as well as for M1 inventory. Let's make some transactions in M1. Go to transactions. I'm going to do the miscellaneous transaction. Right now you are in V1 inventory. How to change? There is a form, change organization. Go to M1 inventory. Then go to transactions, miscellaneous transaction, miscellaneous receipt, transaction lines. We are doing in M1 transaction, item name and sub inventory. Last time it was V1 inventory, you got only 3 sub inventories. Now it is M1 inventory, there are multiple sub inventories in the M1. Let's go to FGI. How many items you are going to do the transaction? 20. Save. Again one more transaction, miscellaneous receipt. This time we'll do in another inventory, FGI previous transaction. Now let's go for dropship, 200 items, save. Now total we have done 2 transactions. If we check the quantity of the item in M1 inventory, organization name is M1 and what about item name? 688. And if we check this, it is showing that total 220 items. And what about sub inventories? 2 sub inventories we have, right? Dropship 200, FGI 20. That's the total. Now if we go to the OAF page, here is, right? Enter your item name. What is the item name? Yes. Then we have to pass organization name. What is organization name? This. CTEL M1 is a code, organization code, but we are passing organization name. Click the item details. Now you are getting this. Here is a wrong result. We have to get only 2 records, right? 200 in drop shipment and 20 in FZI. We are getting duplicate data. Let's go to the view object. This is item name. This is organization name. And this is the result. Okay. We say 207. $220, that is for this one. Now this organization ID we are going to set dynamically 207. Organization definitions dot this. MTL system items dot organization ID equal to so Okay. Yes, yes. Hello. Sir, నేను క్లాస్లో ఉన్నానండి, మీరు మళ్ళీ నైట్ 9 గంటలకు కాల్ చేయండి. Fine. So now we want to go for providing LOV for item name field as well as for organization name field for these two. Now we have two columns in the single row because we have selected the region as a default double column. That is the region. If we change from this one to default single column, then it will be in the single column. Fine. Then how to provide LOV? Whenever we want to provide LOV, first we have to create a view object. So here LOV is nothing but select the values from the table, database table. So indirectly it's a select statement. Indirectly it is a select statement. Now we would like to provide list of items in the item name. So first we have to create a view object. We can create in server itself, or we can have a separate folder for LOV view objects. We can create either in this folder, or we can create separate folder for LOV view objects. So now go to requisition, right click, new view object, dot LOV dot server. Items list view object means we would like to provide a list of items. Write a select statement. Select segment 1 from MTL system items B. We can go for distinct keyword. We can go for distinct keyword. Select item name. If we want to have two columns, no issue. Item description also. what we have done, we have defined a separate folder for LOV view objects. We can also define view object directly in server, no issue, and attach to your AM. Otherwise, we can create LOV view object in separate folder attached to AM. Finally, we have to attach the view object to AM. So for LOV view objects, a separate folder we have taken. Let's go to AM, attach, where is that? It is there in another folder, select, attach. Fine. So first we have to create a view object. Let's go to page, go to your item, message text input is there. Instead of this, we have to choose message LOV choice. Item style we have to change to message LOV choice. Item style we have to change to message LOV choice. Whenever we select this message LOV choice style, if you verify here, two things will come automatically. One is region, another one is mapping. Whenever you change the item style as message LOV choice, we will get automatically two options here. One is the region, another one is LOV mappings. That anyway, we'll discuss that. Right now we have just changed to message LOV choice. If you say this is mandatory, yes, and one important property we have to configure search allowed as true. We have to configure search allowed as true. If we look at some existing OAF pages which are there in Oracle applications, if we look at in Oracle applications, let's go to buyer's form. Right now we are developing almost similar to buyer's form only. Go to buyers. Now this is a region having two buttons here, but in our page only one button is there. And how many fields are there? 3 fields. You are going to enter the buyer name. Whenever you click the button, it's going to be search. And this is message styled text. And this is having some key flux field. And this is LOV. Right now we are working here. These two are dates. This table region has not occupied 100% page width, only 90% of page is occupied. And page button bar they are using, cancel and save, 2 buttons, page button bar they are using. Okay, fine. Now whenever we say search allowed as true, this icon will get. That's what I have done here. For item field, we said search allowed as true. Now when you click this icon option, you are getting separate region, right? That is what this. Whenever we click this icon, separate region you are getting. So that's what this. In this region, what do you want to display? We want to display this item LOV, right? This item LOV we would like to display. View object. Right click, new, table using wizard, table region. And what is your AM, items RTL LOV, select your view object item list, table region. We want to display both item name and the description. Both will get styled text. Finish. It means here will get automatically 2 columns. This is default. We'll get it for every message LOV choice, cancel, select, this all built-in functionality by default will get in the page. Now we are displaying this. Once user select the value here, and when user click this, what happened? This value you are going to get into this particular field. That's nothing but a mapping. Whenever we select the value in the list, then where the value should come. It's nothing but a map. This is for display the LOV. This is for mapping your values. How will you map the values? In LOV region, item name is there, item description is there. I don't want a description. Description is just for display purpose. We have mentioned. I want only item name. Where you want to return your item name? In item field or organization field? Which description field? Which one? We want for item field only. Select return value as item. Criteria item also choose item only. I'll explain this later when we are working with dependent LOV. We'll see the criteria item. Right. So whenever we take the item style as message LOV choice, two options will get. One is region, another one is mapping. Region is used to display your LOV, list of values. Once we select the value, that value should be returned to some particular column, right? That's nothing but a mapping. We have to do the mapping. The value item name we are returning into item field. Here one more important property we have to do. Segment 1, nothing but item name, search allowed as true. We have to configure this. Otherwise what happened? Here we cannot go for search this. If user want to search with the description also, then what you have to do? You have to make the description also search allowed as true. You can search the values in this region either with item name or description name. We can search with both values. So now our LOV is done. There is no code, just attach the LOV. So what are the steps for LOV? First we have to create a view object. Create view object. Second, attach VO to AM. Third one, create item, item style, message, LOV choice. Item style as message, LOV choice. Now we got error message here. Let me check that. Click the here option. You need to specify the AM in the list of values region. You need to specify the AM in the list of values region. Go to LOV, message LOV choice, table region, segment 1, description, mapping. In list of values, really not required. Let me verify. Attach AM. Now run the page. Next. Definition name for type attribute is invalid. Definition name for type attribute is invalid. Yes. Message LOV input. Item style we have missed. We have missed item style. That's why we got errors. Item style is message LOV input, not message LOV choice. Message LOV choice is for another. Select type as message LOV input, search allowed as true. Prompt we have not mentioned. Mention the prompt item. Fine. This is how to attach LOV. What are the steps? Create item style as message LOV input. Next. After creating the item style, then we have to go for search allowed property true. Then what we have to do? Go to the LOV region, display the view object, table style, select the column or item, set search allowed property true. Either for one column, at least one column we have to configure. At least one column we have to configure. Next, define the mapping. LOV region item, nothing but column name. Return item, nothing but our item name. Criteria item. Criteria item, we'll see that later. That also we can mention same our item. Yes. Okay. Now we'll go for one more LOV. Last time we have displayed item names. Now we'll go for organization names. We would like to display organization ID, organization code, organization name. 3 columns from the inventories. Let's go to first what we have to do, create a view object. Already we have a separate folder for LOV view objects. Go to LOV server, right click, new view object, LOV.server, organization LOV, write select statement, select organization ID, organization code, organization name from organization definitions, order by organization ID, order by organization ID. 3 columns we are going to select, but main column is the organization name. Once we create a view object, let's attach this VO to the AM. Go to AM, right click, edit. Where is your view object? Here, attach. Fine. Now go to the page, select your item. Item style we have to change message LOV input. Search allowed as true. When we choose message LOV input, we'll get 2 options here. One is region, another one is mapping. Region is used to display your view object, whatever values we have selected. Once you select the value, that should be mapped to your column. That should be mapped to your column. Go to region, right click, new, table using wizard, select AM, select view object, table region. We are going to display 3 columns to the user, ID, code, name. Out of that, I am going to say ID is only search allowed as true. Next, go to mapping. In LOV, we are displaying 3 columns. but we want only organization name should be returned into this item. What is your item name? Org. This is org, and criteria item also org. That's it. So we have to define the region separate, display your values LOV, and mapping. Let's run this page. So this all we have done. Now we will select item name. We can search with item name or description. Next we'll select organization details. Developer mode exception. LOV input should by default be the queryable criteria and result. LOV input, where is that? This. We said search allowed true is right. Only organization ID we said search allowed as true. Remaining columns are normal. Now if we go to here, we are able to get only organization ID. By using organization ID only we can search the values. Yes. Now the problem is here mapping organization name is the mapping. So organization name must be search allowed as true. Remaining whatever you want, if you want you can configure, otherwise you can make it false. Not a issue, but whatever mapping LOV item is there, mapping item this, it must be search allowed as true. Organization name must be search allowed as true. Select item name. Maybe this we made again search allowed as true only, right? Organization name. What is organization name? Vision operations. To search with this. The previous one is 688. Now go for item details. I don't think so. Compilation is required again. Let me go for rebuild it. Run the page. Item arg else. Fine. Let me test what values we are getting into the variable. System dot out dot println. So we are going to test whether we are getting the item name and organization name into the variables or not. Let's run the page.